in these modern times, we really need the time for meditation, for collective meetings, and for Sahaja Yoga. I know when there was the war of independence in this country, where my parents fought with all their tana, mana, dhana. That time I remember how they never cared for anything. They went all out because it was very important to get this country freed from the clutches of the empire. And this was so important. They had to meet somebody at such a point. That man, supposing, is escaping from the jail, or there's some sort of a thing on, they could not afford to miss the time. They could not afford to just neglect that important time, important meeting, important discussion, because everything had become an emergency. For them, nobody told them, nobody gave them lectures, but for them, from inside, they were all legendary people, I should say, the way they fought for their freedom. This is today the same situation. It is an emergency, a very subtle emergency, that nothing is more important than spreading Sahaja Yoga. If some people will miss it, will not know about it, we will be responsible for that. At the time of Christ, Buddha, Mahavira, or any one of them, there were no aeroplanes to travel. There were not these loudspeakers, also other communications and televisions and all those things. All these things have come now. That has been manifested now. It is the work of Paramachaitanya. Through scientists, through other knowledge, all this manifestation has taken place. Also, these people didn't have to face people, so many, nor did they were supposed to give realization to people in such a big number. So all these inventions, all that you see today as modern ventures which we have got, they are all for Sahaja Yoga. Without Sahaja Yoga, you cannot imagine what would happen to this world. The first and foremost thing is we have no peace within our hearts. We talk of peace. I know of people who have got awards in peace, have no peace within their heart, no peace at all. Unless and until we human beings have peace, there cannot be peace in the whole world. It is we who create wars. It is we who do all kinds of violence. It is we ruin the possibility of people getting into the kingdom of God. So, peace can be only achieved by establishing peace in the hearts of the people. And that is only possible that you achieve the state of thoughtless awareness. You remain in the present. And there, where you will be amazed, you will be standing like a rock, because you will have reality in your hand. You can work out the way you like. Actually, I don't work out anything whatsoever. Really, you may say you do this and you do that. I don't. It's the Paramachaitanya which works it. In the same way it will work for you also. But you must have faith in yourself and absolute faith in Sahaja. Absolute. That's the only way we can achieve this, that many people, most of the people of the world, I wouldn't say all of them, rather difficult to say that, but may be possible, should enter into the kingdom of God with us. That's the most important thing, more than all these worldly things and more than all these nonsensical things. So the attention should be how many people we are going to bring to Sahaja, how many we are going to save, what are we going to do about it. When you have to think about it every morning, how can you remember the time and date? When you are in emergency now, and you know that this emergency has to be fulfilled, then how can you just pay attention to all worldly things, all worldly achievements? That will take its own course. You don't have to worry. That works out automatically. Only thing where you really need your own diversion or your own focusing is Sahaja, in and out. If we really want peace on this earth, if we want really progress for ourselves, if we want all kinds of physical, mental and emotional problems being solved, all for our good, why not we come to Sahaja, where we don't have to do anything except for raising our Kundalini, except for meditating for it for very little time, and to achieve that state of joy. Today my feelings are really full of joy, because now I can see how things are happening, how one person can produce thousands and thousands of such. I saw one miracle. I told once that one seed has all the 1,000 trees it is going to produce. And when I saw a new technique of tissue culture, I was amazed that on one little seed there were so many little remules who had come out. In the same way, you are all capable and you all can do it, but what is needed is faith in yourself and also complete sincerity about Sahaja. If that happens today, you have really celebrated my birthday. If you think that my birthday is important, that for me very important is that everybody gets their spiritual birthday. May God bless you.